the Cardinals will go for a different look here. Louisville on D. Outside Jennings. He feeds it to Joseph to the left side wing. He dishes it to Jennings. McGuire kicks to Howard. 5 to shoot. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Cardinals leading by 4. Freak with it. 6 points for him. And Jones now atop the key. And here is Hughes. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Oh, an illegal screen there. One of the toughest calls for an official to make.
And it is one of the toughest calls, but most of the time they do a good job with it. And you have to appreciate how officials get that one right more times than not.
Jennings kicks to Sims. The second chance effort, and the shot is good. They've got Martin, and it's McGuire in at the shooting guard position. Martin the screen. Now here's Joseph. Hughes covering. A 3 ball. Joseph, that's good. 55 seconds left here in the first half. On the court right now for the Cardinals. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Thomas is out there with Jones, and it's Hughes in at the 3. Will it go? And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Jones. 8 points for Freak. Freak's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Jennings kicks to Joseph. No good off the front iron.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Feeds it to Freak. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Freak's got 11.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Jennings dishes to McGuire. Lets it go with a 3. The shot is off.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Cardinals ahead. They're up by 3. And time now for the halftime break with the second half of basketball right around the corner. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If Freak can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
We've got Keefe, and it's Martin in at the power forward. On the court right now for the Cardinals. Freak, he's in at the point. Peyton is out there with White. Then there's Sanders. And it's Mack in at the center position. Now here's Freak, guarded closely. Keefe against Sanders. The pass to Freak. Here's White. Off target with his three. The Louisville Cardinals have had a real strong run lately in college hoops, Clark. Even after changing conferences a few years back, they continue to shine.
You know, and nobody knew, Kevin, just how they would fare in the new and stronger conference, but it's been winning as usual for the Cardinals.
Joseph, that's good. And a new group getting ready to come in for the Huskies. And here are the Cardinals, trailing by 2.
And one thing that Louisville has is a very good track record of always remaining in the title picture. More often than not, they are considered to have as good a shot as any of winning the tournament. They are truly a college hoops powerhouse.
They set the pick. Day kicks to Posey, takes the 3. It's rebounded by Louisville.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Freak passes to Mack. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. Mack's got the game tied up here for Louisville.
The defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Well, you could pick any team in the NBA and name a Husky that played for them at some point. UConn has had a big impact on the NBA.
I mean, UConn has had a lot of NBA talent pass through their school. I mean, it speaks volumes about how well they are able to develop talent and win championships.
The Huskies making a switch here. Jennings is checked in, takes the 3. The offensive rebound, Mack. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Now, Freak, he's got 11. Some nice passing by Louisville here. Left side, Price. Thomas passes to Hughes. Here's Freak. Here's Mack. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And, you know, you look at the Huskies, a big part of why they...
Substitution.
We've got Keefe, and it's Jennings in at the point. To the left wing. Freak dishes to Mack. And Sanders kicks to Mack. Pass to Peyton. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. UConn with the ball. McGuire gets to Jennings. There's the dish to Splitter. It's back to Jennings. To take the lead. Again, the miss by the Huskies.
And guys, just thinking about all the great NBA players from UConn. Ray Allen now retired, but he's the biggest name. How about Rudy Gay, Andre Drummond, Kemba Walker, Shabazz Napier. I mean, you could go on and on with the Huskies.
Here's Mack. To the left side wing. 4 on the clock.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
5 seconds left to play here in the second half. From deep three-point range. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So we see the Cardinals get the win here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And, Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew thanking you for tuning in. Thanks for joining us, and hello, college basketball fans. We've got a great night ahead and a couple outstanding teams going at it. We're going to have the pleasure to watch. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Texas Longhorns facing the Louisville Cardinals.
And the thing you love about collegiate sports, the passion, the energy, I mean, the competitiveness and that hunger and drive to succeed and show what you have, it's really always a marvel to watch.
No doubt about it, Greg. And seeing these players out here tonight, I remember how the love for the game of basketball in those formative years when I was playing college was so invaluable. I mean, the experience you gain with excellent coaching and mentorship at this level, really a huge part of where you go with your talent.
Now let's take a look at the Longhorns' opening lineup. They've got Doherty. Edwards is out there with Ellis. Then it's Turner. And it's Ford in at the 4 spot. Freak with it. Shoots the three. Shot's good.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Louisville on D. Now Edwards. There's a good screen. Ellis outside. He kicks it to Turner. Here's Edwards. The three-pointer, no good. Now here's Freak. Edwards defending. Here's Freak. It's tipped. And they're pushing it up. Up the floor. Sanders with the steal. Here's Freak. No good on the triple. And so it's Texas with it. Here's Doherty. Mack grabs the miss.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Sanders' shot is good.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
And it's a completely new group for the Cardinals. And so it's Texas with it. They trail by 3.
I think it's safe to say that the most notable Longhorn of all time is Kevin Durant. Only spent 1 year there, but that's all the time he needed to leave his mark on the program.
Freak in at shooting guard. White is out there with Payton. Then there's Price. And it's Mack in at the 5, down low. And for Texas, they've got Turner. Edwards is out there with Doherty. And it's Thornton in a 2 guard. Here's Freak. Almost, but it rolls out. And we've seen Durant go on to do great things in the NBA, but he had that one magical season with the Longhorns.
Yeah, you go back to his freshman year, he was player of the year. The first freshman to achieve that status. Absolutely dominated in every way on the floor. You knew the NBA was in his future immediately.
And for Louisville, Freak in a 2 guard. Payton is out there with White. Then there's Price, and it's Mack in at the 5.
You know, Freak just hasn't been able to perform how we're accustomed to seeing him up until this point. I mean, he just hasn't been able to string anything together.
There are a lot of things that might be affecting him. You know, with his reputation, defenses will pay special attention to him, and that might be throwing him off a little bit here in this game.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
And Thornton kicks to Ford. Passes to Edwards. 58 seconds left here in the first half of the game. Here's Ford. Kept alive. Shot to end this cold run. That one's good, and the Cardinal lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Turner.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Back to White. Some nice passing by Louisville here. And Matt kicks to Freak. Edwards against Price. Here's Freak. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
A platoon swap here for Texas. And both free throws good from Freak.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And Blair kicks to Rush. Blair, the screen. The feed now to Ellis. Pass to Blair. And it's blocked. And they're able to recover. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Blair. Sanders' shot is good.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
That'll do it for the first half. Louisville leads by 8. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second half. More college basketball coming right up. And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
And guys, I think we may see some strategies being adjusted here as we get into the second half. Still plenty of time to cut into this lead.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, Freak has done a good job of getting his team in this position, and they got themselves a bit of breathing room in the first half, and all they have to do the rest of the way is manage the lead.
So on the floor for Texas, they've got Edwards, also Ellis out there. Turner is out there with Doherty, and it's Ford in at the power forward. Texas shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Here's Freak.
And, you know, we've seen a lot of great point guards over the years, and Freak is right at the top for me. The things he can do with the ball are special, and he knows how to control the flow of the game, too. He's not only highly skilled, but he's a maestro in orchestration.
And it's really interesting. Controlling tempo and pace is oftentimes something that most point guards don't really learn until they are pros. But Freak understands how important that is already. It's a big part of why so many think he'll be successful as a point guard on the next level.
Now Edwards. Following the three-point attempt by Freak. Here's Turner. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Here's White. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Ellis kicks to Ford. Doherty against White. Now the pass to Edwards. The three. There's the bucket. Good.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
So for the Cardinals, Jones checked in for Payton. Russell comes in. Louisville trails by 6. On the court right now for the Cardinals. Freak in at point guard. Payton is out there with Thomas. Then there's Sanders. And it's Hughes in at the 3 spot. Now here's Freak. Payton left side. And he's on the money with his first shot today.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
And Blair kicks to Rush. He feeds it to Ellis. They set the screen. From 11 feet away. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Louisville.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Dishes to Freak. Lets it go with the three. And yes, sir, that one drops. Now just a 1-point Texas lead.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Blair up top. Back to Ellis. Kicks it to Blair. Thomas with the block. Now the Cardinals moving it up. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Cardinals.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
Doherty's checked in for the Longhorns. .125 left to play here in the second half. To the middle. Here's Hudson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Knocks it loose. They retain possession.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Clark, a critical possession right here.
Boy, Kevin, you can just feel the crowd on pins and needles right now.
Freak kicks to Mack. Puts up a 3. Doherty grabs the board. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to Hudson. Longhorns passing it around. Now here's Turner. Defense right on him. Here's Edwards. Count it!
Big bucket. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. No open threes.
Shot from the top of the key. Oh, off target.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places you could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot.
Okay, guys, we are up, but the game is far from over. Let's extend the lead. Freak, you got the hot hands. Let's keep this going out there.
So Louisville wins it. That was a fun night of